everybody, welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And this is the podcast where we talk about Dragon Ball, and we watch every single episode. Then we come together on the pod to talk about it. We do a little bit of, there's improv. We do some improv, some bits, some skits. We've got some little segments that we do. And, oh boy, are we excited to do this episode today because it's a very special episode. It's Tuesday. This is going to brighten up your Tuesday, and we're going to get right into the episode. But if you're new, we have to do something called Kame housekeeping. You know, you're not going to walk into a party and, it's all dirty and the food just ain't no good. You know, We got to do our housekeeping. We got to do these chores. We got to make it straighten up.
This chicken's got to not taste like wood.
Exactly. This chicken can't taste like wood. Okay? This is a party where the chicken's got to be good. And to get good, as the gamers would say, we got to do a couple of Kame housekeeping segments. The first of which is called the 1 Minute Roundup.
Well, you've taken my boots, my pants, my wedding ring.
That's right.
And all I've got are my underwear. And again, I'd like to say, please don't take those.
Well, I would never leave a decent man without any underwear. In the face of God and all that. Look, God don't.
It is during my daughter's wedding.
Yeah. And look, we did not know. We thought this was some kind of auction or something. And so we came in here looking to rustle up whatever we could find. And honestly, sir.
Oh, I was going to say, did you sign the guest book at least?
Of course we signed the guest book. Right. I just hope you don't mind keeping it. You know what I mean?
Book?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Because we sign everything in blood.
Oh, that's novel.
We like to think
you are tough bandits.
We are the tough blood bandits. That's right,
Daddy,
sir.
These bandits are ruining my wedding. Give them your underwear and let's go.
Now, darling, we don't want his underwear. We don't want God to have to see his unsightly undercarriage. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Can the ceremony continue then, or do we have to? I don't. Father, what's the protocol here?
Well, now, boys, are we not the sorriest bunch of outlaws ever for breaking up such a beautiful ceremony out here in Greater Utah?
Yeah, we're real scum.
So why don't we just have a seat and let the ceremony commence? We noticed not everybody showed up, but we're sorry about that. I'm sure you said you'll save the dates out well in advance.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, there's plenty of room on the groom's side. You can fill that up in the back.
Oh, of course. We love it. We'd love to sit in the back.
All right. Honey, just say your vows then.
Okay, dear. I'd like to tell you that I love you and I honor and I will protect you. I will provide for you.
The ring, son, the ring. Oh, give her the ring now.
About that.
What do you mean about the ring? Did someone take? Oh, that was a long go.
That was a long go. And scene. So the trick with that. The trick with that is once one of us breaks, aka laughs, in the scene is then over.
Just for a little behind the scenes, when I said father, I was thinking priest, not the father of the bride that I've been playing. But I see the confusion there. I should have just said priest. But when you're rocking multiple characters.
Hey, look, when you're doing the hard work, it's hard to zoom out. But the 1 minute roundup proper is where one of us has to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball up until this point. That's over 120 episodes of Dragon Ball condensed into a bite-sized minute for your enjoyment, to watch us struggle, or to watch us triumph over time itself. And this week, you know what? Let's just do it, Aaron.
All right, I'm going to do a thing.
Do a thing, man.
Dragon Ball es la historia de un niño pelos parados llamado Goku. Una malcriada llamada Bulma lo encuentra y le enseña los calzones para que se vaya con ella en una aventura. Se enfrentan a varios personajes como el Pitufo Pilaf y su pandilla. Al derrotarlos, después de transformarse en un monote, decide entrenar con Roshi y un pelón llamado Krillin. Goku se lleva el segundo lugar al pelear con Roshi disfrazado de un viejo más joven. Después Goku va a buscar la esfera de su abuelito y se topa con la patrulla roja para hacerlos papita. Pasan unos años y varias aventuras hasta que llega el torneo de las artes marciales otra vez, donde gana Goku el segundo lugar otra vez. Al terminar el torneo, asesinan a Krillin y Goku se va para enfrentar a Piccolo Daimaku y sus hijos lagartos. Goku lo penetra con su choya y Piccolo saca un huevo de su boca y lo escupe lejos para que un día vuelva a romperle la jeta a Goku.
That's right. I've been doing Duolingo.
¡Buen hecho! ¡Ay, qué excelente! Oh my
Bene,
goodness.
bene. Wait, no, sorry.
Sorry, that's... que bene. Close.
Close. Bien.
Sí.
Muy bien.
Oh, muy bien.
Whose dulcet tones were those, Vince?
I can't believe I get to say this because Aaron, what that means is we now have to give it up for Arturo, our Spanish language correspondent, for putting in his own 1 minute roundup in Spanish. And if you missed any of that, learn Spanish. Okay? Because he did an excellent job from what I could understand. I heard Rojo. We know what that means. You heard Krillin. You know what that means. Tormento I don't remember how he said martial arts, but he said it in there.
He put a Google Translate into the email he sent to us, so I will show note that.
Well, yeah, we'll show note that.
If you really want to know what happened,
and
you're too lazy to learn a second language.
Yeah, if you're too lazy to get one of those easy to download apps and just learn a second language, become bilingual. Bilingual is the future. Okay. And why we do this, why we do the 1 minute roundup, is so that you guys don't have to go back and listen to every episode or watch every episode of Dragon Ball that we've watched. In this case, I will recommend that you look at the show notes and then decide whether or not Arturo gave you enough information. And if you didn't think he did, boo on you because he put in the work that you didn't want to.
We have run the gauntlet of the 1 minute roundup every other week, and that is a hard gauntlet to run through, my sir.
And for someone who, has been listening to us for a little while and to just put it out there, I think we may have said, like, on a whim, if somebody thinks they could do better. And he did better because it's in a different language. And he covered a lot more than we usually do.
Instantly better.
Instantly better. So if you want to be
stupid English,
if you want to be better than us, we're not going to require you to do the extra that our Spanish language correspondent just did. But if you want to give us a 1 minute roundup for where you are in the podcast, or if you're all caught up and you want your voice to be heard, send it in to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. Oh my gosh, I am through the moon with this. Okay,
this is in no way some sort of scam to keep us from having to do that. That's not
it at all.
No, that is not something that we discuss every week and hope for and put it on our vision board.
It's not currently etched into my arm right now.
It's not a series of tattoos that I got to also help me with my short-term memory loss.
It's not currently being checked off my bucket list.
Starring. Yeah, that's a different list.
That's a different list. Now we got to get to the second piece of Kame housekeeping, and that's where we tell you, the listener, that Aaron and I watched two different versions of the show. I watched the English dubbed version, and Aaron watches the English subtitled version. Why we do this? Well, It was a mistake that we decided to live with. As Robin Roberts always say, make your mess your message. And
Okay.
it's a great quote. And I don't know how it applies here, but I said it. And okay, there's a roundabout way to get to the fact that there are two different versions of the show. We do it because it's fun, and it's funny to see what didn't get translated or given English context, a Western context. And it leads to some primo discussions, which I'm hoping we'll get to today. And usually the first thing that comes up is the title is different. So, Aaron, I'm going to cross my fingers for a Yahtzee on this one. I don't know if it's going to happen. And a Yahtzee for you new listeners is when the English and Japanese titles match exactly. And Aaron, I think I'll start this time.
Go for it.
If that's okay.
I'll allow it.
Episode 128 of Dragon Ball, Secret of the Woods.
There is one letter that is the same.
Now,
Can you guess? Yeah, see which one it is. So, the translated Japanese title. And incidentally enough, this one didn't have any exclamation marks, which I think is appropriate for what this says.
Yeah.
Episode 128 of Dragon Ball. As quietly as the sky.
Okay.
Ching, ting, tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. ASMR sounds. Why?
I gotta bottle that. we gotta start selling that. Selling that ASMR.
There's
What
our
were you
new
saying?
channel. Secret of the woods or in the woods?
Secret of the Woods.
I mean, TMNT 2. Secret
of the Woods.
That's where the U's came from.
TMNT 3. Travel to the Woods.
Turtles in Woods.
Turtles in Woods.
Where they belong, honestly.
Yeah, that's where.
Where's the Teenage Mutant Turtles episode where they meet their like rural cousins and they like learn their differences aren't that different after all?
Like they go down south and there's a bunch of snapping turtles.
Teenage Mutant
Snapping turtles. Mutant snapping turtles.
I'm like, what's a term for the South that's not horrible? Oh, all of them? Great.
Yeah. Teenage Mutant
Just Southern.
Teenage Mutant Southern Turtles. Turtles and some biscuits. Yummy, yummy.
Splinter taught them how to fish and hunt.
He taught them how to get the truck out of a rut.
Ooh, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Give us 3 more hours. I think we could have something on our hands.
And
here.
we got a spin-off on our hands here.
We gotta. It slaps.
It's, as the kids say, it slaps.
Vince, you're younger than me, and therefore no more.
Yup, my hat's on backwards.
All right, you're in youth mode now.
Youth mode activate. Too young.
Okay, go back. Meh.
Yeah.
So, something can slap.
Right.
But is something a slapper?
Okay.
No.
Aaron, I'm
about to get roasted by a young Vince.
Hey, it's me, 16-year-old Vince. And Aaron, that's some booty juice right there. That ain't how you say it. Nothing's a slapper. Things slap, things bang. You got bangers.
That's what I'm saying. Why, if something can be bang and also be a banger, it's like an SAT question. Bang is a banger. A slap is the blank. What's the blank?
Aaron, I didn't take the SATs. 16-year-old Vince here.
Well, I mean, you're a little young for it. You can wait another year, I think.
My mom's trying to get me to do the practice exams. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I want to play Metal Gear Solid 4.
I mean, me too.
It's 2007.
Oh no, time travel.
Let
me wait. Let's
appropriately aged mode activated. All right, I'm back.
My back.
Oh God, my knees hurt.
My various joints.
Why am I so sore?
Well, now that that's cleared up, I think we can get to the actual episode.
Heck yeah, we can.
Now that we're both of an approach. You can't talk about Dragon Ball at 16. Come on.
No, if I was, it was mostly like, oh my god, Goku. That was it. It was just me trying to go Super Saiyan in my backyard.
And then he walked away.
Then I walked away. Then they were like, Vince, that's not your history report.
You're just asking if there are fruit pops in the fridge.
How did you know me so well as a child?
Are there?
Just indignant walking around my school. Where the fruit pops at?
This is study hall. This is the library.
Vince, we know you have a free period. Yeah, because I'm looking for those fruit pops.
You can't just walk into the band room.
I'm a senior. I can leave campus now.
Son, that's a privilege, not a right.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm going to go.
Also, fruit pops are in my... This is a principle. Fruit pops are in my secret refrigerator.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Act like I don't know where the secret refrigerator is.
Wait, where'd all the fruit pops go?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm not playing a heist with all my buddies.
Senior prank.
Senior prank.
Well, I can't talk about it because I'm not supposed to have fruit pops.
Mm. Also, why are you teaching this study hall, principal?
What else might you do? What do principals really do?
I don't know. You tell me.
Look, I walked in. The desk was empty. I sat down. It was like a Santa Claus situation. I suddenly got a tweed jacket. I went super bald. Lanyards just
fell from your pockets.
Yeah, I keep taking one up. As soon as I take it off, another one appears.
Well, principal, you sound like you're in hell.
A little bit. I was here to pick up my son. I was an astrophysicist before this.
Oh, shame, shame, shame. Well, I'll see you. I'll see you at the homecoming.
Can I get a fruit pop, man?
Oh, you know that ain't happening.
Oh.
Now I'm a 70s teen. Slick.
Okay, end scene.
End scene.
Guys, this is going to be one of those episodes. One of those late night.
Kame house party.
Yeah.
After dark.
The tangents have their own tangents.
These tangents don't know what a tangent is, and they're going to let you know it. Kame house party. After dark.
Goku wakes up in a bed at Kame's place.
Yep.
He has been in a coma for 3 days. Mr. Popo's there to greet him and also say, well, that was too advanced for you. So we're going to do something different because you just don't listen, kid. And then they go back into the rave room.
The rave room, a.k.a. The Dragon Ball holodeck.
Yeah, kind of, right? Because he beep boops.
Yep.
Some woods pop up and you just kind of get transported there.
It's very Star Trek-esque.
I mean, at the same, maybe.
Do you think all of Goku's training is in a simulation?
Anything's possible in Dragon Ball world.
Anything,
right?
Yeah.
Which is more fun? That they have a machine that teleports people around the world, or they got a cool holiday.
Now, if I'm looking at this from a pure, which is cooler for Dragon Ball?
Or it could be both. I don't know.
It could be both. You know what? I like that this is a transporter situation where it takes you anywhere around the world, because I like the fact that it has to, like, through the lights in that space, has to build the world around you. And, like, Mr. Popo's like, this is where you're going, and it's 360 around Goku. And then he hits one more button, and Goku's just there.
Bloop. Yeah, he falls into a lake.
He falls into what he says. Like, it was very odd. And I'm really curious to see what your version of Goku has to say, because the English Goku falls into this lake and then he, like, has a hard time swimming out. He goes, oh my God, it's a bottomless swamp.
He does say it feels bottomless.
Okay.
So the word bottomless is used. Like, I mean, he does have to Kamehameha himself out of there.
And that's
because it's viscous.
That's what I didn't understand. I was like, because then I was like, oh, okay, so Mr. Popo dropped him into like the most terrifying wood. Like these woods are designed to kill you, much like the lightning was designed to kill Goku. And I thought the whole episode might take place in that lake as Goku tries to do what Mr. Popo said, which was he said, "You must shed all that you are and become blank like the sky," before sending Goku off to train. So I thought it was going to be something like that.
In my version, he says that you must suppress your energy disturbances and feel like the sky.
That is actually makes a lot more sense because the sky's not always blank. It's got clouds in it.
Yeah, you got to hide your power.
Oh, yeah. You got to hide that power.
You got to hide the energy signature. So no one can scout you, bruh.
Got to hide that signature, bro. Got my house party.
Oh.
After dark.
Stick it underneath. Quickly stick it underneath your mattress so your mom don't see your power signature.
Borrow your uncle's cigar box so nobody can smell your signature.
You got to be real quiet. You don't want any energy disturbances.
That's right. Hey, when you're, increasing your power level, wink, wink, and you need to keep...
Wee. Wee.
Keep
going.
You gotta, make sure no one can smell how loud you're training. Get some dryer sheets, bro. Get some dryer sheets to mask your energy signature.
Just go to a friend's house whose parents are kind of cool with training. With training.
Yeah. They let you train in their backyard or their kitchen.
Yeah. But why? What water substance is so just thick? What molasses lake did he fall into that Goku couldn't just swim out?
Right. That Goku couldn't swim out of.
I mean, maybe there was like a little vortex at the bottom.
I was hoping, honestly, that your translation would have been like Goku saying, quicksand. Then I would be like, gotcha. Get it.
No, it was kind of random. Oh, we do need to mention this. It's important for later. Keep this right. Make a mental note for when we're at, the 50-minute mark and all is revealed.
All is revealed.
So Goku, he doesn't know why he has to go to the woods. It's not like he's got to meet someone. He's just like, go to the woods, you'll figure it out.
Yep.
Goku thinks he's like, oh, great, there's a strong guy there that I can beat up, and that's how I'll learn. It's like, Goku, come on, man. You know this haven't the previous trainings taught you that it's not just about turtle shells right now?
Yeah. Goku is, we're seeing, I think, probably the most stubborn version of Goku we've ever seen in terms of his willingness to not learn.
I mean, with King Kai, he always questioned everything.
Yeah.
Like a jerk. And at this point, I'm like, just listen.
Yeah, and I think we're so invested in him at this point. It doesn't feel... It feels like we're being cheated because we're just like, we want to see you get stronger, dude. And he is, little by little, he's trying. Like last episode, he's able to dodge a lightning bolt.
Yeah, we love seeing Goku succeed.
After he gets out of this little mud pit, this swamp.
Oh, ho, ho. I mean,
we get
it's after dark for a reason.
Come my house party. After dark.
I don't know if I like doing this voice for what's about to come up now that I'm thinking about it.
I'm just gonna go for it and probably scare myself when I get there because
yes and ish.
We're good. Yes and ish.
Might be a yes but. It might be a hard yes but. Also, that's gross way to think. Anyway, we should probably say what's going on.
We are the Low Standing Citizens Brigade because we're about to talk about Little Boy Peen.
Yep, it's back. Interestingly enough, I guess he's learned shame about being a dirty boy because he washes. It was something in that swamp. He had to wash his clothes, and then he just walks around naked.
Yep,
super naked.
Super naked.
Comes upon a contraption after Wile E. Coyote's heart. There's a little steak on a plate.
I loved this specific trap.
I don't know what to call it, but like a clamps down on his hand.
Right.
Traps his hand. It looks like a steel box. And on top of that, a net comes up and traps him up. But he just karates away.
Yeah.
Punch, kick, flip.
All the while,
Naked.
not a shred of clothing on this boy.
Nope. He's gotten taller.
I did.
Don't be gross, audience.
Don't be gross, audience. Goku is starting to grow. And they're showing it, I think, very subtly and not pointing it out.
I'm 12. But he's a little taller. He's not as squat. He's not a squat muscle baby as much.
Right. I just kept writing in my notes, the naked boy trap. Because it's a fully cooked steak on a plate, not just like out in the wild. It's
like you're right. Like what animal are you hunting?
Yeah, what animal knows the scent of cooked food and knows to come running?
But it's what animal that you're trying to eat.
Right. Because later we learn.
Oh my God, Vince, I think you stumbled upon the secret life of this hunter.
Oh.
He's like, oh, I never caught okay, the hunter, look, it's a friendly hunter. Takes him to his home. He says, oh, I'm a hunter, but I've never caught a person before. I'm like, well, who else are you trying to catch, bud?
Exactly.
He's hunting the most dangerous game.
Aaron, dare I say, oh, this is bad, but this is after dark. I think he hunted all those children he has. He captured all those children.
Oh, okay. So let's do a little setup.
Yes. This needs a little bit of setup, and then I'll come back to that idea.
Yeah, we'll go through this Hannibal style weird Hansel and Gretel thing going on that we've discovered.
And there are a lot of names we're going to go over too. Yeah. But Aaron, set this up.
Okay, so we meet the hunter, his wife, and his 9 fucking kids. And in my version, I'll say a name and you tell me if it's
Are you going to go youngest to oldest?
Let's go. We'll go. Yeah, because that's what the order they went in.
Yeah.
So I'll go dad, mom, kids.
Okay.
All right. Father's name is Moose.
Check.
With 2 S's, the dessert kind.
Yes, of course.
Wife, Eclair.
Check.
Kids. First one, Purin, parentheses, pudding.
That's the second kid's name for mine.
Okay, what's the first kid's name?
Cupcake.
Oh,
she's so cute, little cupcake.
All right. Second kid, Crepe. And that's already an ant, right? Yeah.
Okay, no. Crepe is the oldest boy in mine.
What? I mean, you'll see why I think they made that change.
Okay, keep going.
Third kid, Donut.
Check.
Fourth kid, Jelly.
Check.
Fifth kid, Biscuit.
Biscuit? That's an X on me.
Okay, who is?
It's Jam. The twins, right?
Jelly. That I thought they're gonna play on twins.
I loved
for that.
Biscuit is much better. Hi, I'm Jelly. I'm Biscuit.
Biscuit, and I'm a bit of a scamp. I'm real thick and hearty.
I'm the black sheep of the family. Some people put me as a side dish. Most people don't use me as a dessert.
Yeah.
I'm Biscuit.
I work at the Cracker Barrel.
I'm the only one in my family who does a service job, so they all look down on me.
Yeah.
But I make twice as much as them in tips.
I'm not as sweet as the other ones, but boy, am I filling.
I'm hard to choke down.
You should probably take me with a glass of water.
That's right. Biscuit.
Me, Biscuit.
Next, we got to move on from Biscuit.
So 6. Bavaros? Bavarois. Because we don't do research on the show, I don't know what dessert that be.
I've never heard of that dessert.
Bavaros.
And
but I'd have to pause.
Yeah.
Run. Because everyone does like a Van Trapp family style, like, hello, hi, greetings, welcome to, very nice, these are very polite children.
Mm-hmm.
They're rambunctious, but they're goddamn lovable. Bavaros says, "That's some face you got there."
Okay, no,
Come on, Bavaros. We taught you better than this.
I think this is gonna make you giggle real hard because Bavaros' name in
Let me
mind.
swallow this water real quick.
Swallow that water.
All right, go for it.
Is Cream Puff.
Okay.
But
maybe it's a Bavarian play?
Yeah. That makes sense.
You're gonna, man, they just kind of, you'll see why that's curious here.
Okay.
But that actually, that makes sense.
Okay. But yeah,
one.
instead of saying that's some face you got there, he says, my friends call me Puff.
They're not your friends, bud.
That's what I was saying. I was like, no friend calls you Puff, dude.
You guys can call me Puff.
Nope. No, dude.
I'm not. We were going to because we're teens and we're horrible.
Yeah.
But that's just, well, now we can't. You slammed yourself.
Hey, you slammed yourself. You took all the joy out of it, dude.
You solved bullying, Creamy. Wait a minute. All the teens look at each other. Light bulbs go off. Roast mode activate.
Roast mode activate. Put him on a spit and roast him.
If my name was Cream Puff, my theme song would be Cream by Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, hell yeah.
I would you got to lean. That's how you win. You lean hard into it.
Yeah, I mean, if my name was Cream Puff, I would probably just say, call me Daddy, like Puff Daddy.
Oh, CP?
Yeah, CPD.
Yeah.
You down with CPD? Yeah, you know me. You down with CPD? Yeah, you know me.
Guy in the back, did you say CBD? Because I know a guy.
No, I didn't say CBD, goddammit.
I'm a child.
I'm a child, and that's not FDA approved.
Even though it's used sometimes for certain things. Hey, it's up in the, it's real up in the air.
It's becoming ubiquitous faster than the FDA can keep their tabs on it.
I mean, I'm on the fence, okay? I know there are benefits, but maybe more testing? I don't know.
Yeah, I've tried Sprig. Did it feel anything? Maybe.
It's a little anecdotal, the evidence. Anyway, I'm CP.
Stay classy.
Don't puff this cream.
Ooh, buddy.
All right, a whole episode on these kids, honestly.
We could have, and we might.
1, 2. Okay, let me count where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, 3 more.
3 more.
Then Choco or Choco.
Or Coco for me.
Okay. No, I don't think they said Coco. I think they said Choco. I think that's how they say it. I don't know. Someone tell me. Not funny enough. Moving on. The sweet farmer's daughter, Cookie.
Cookie.
Of
Had
course.
to be Cookie.
And then the oldest boy, Shuku, parentheses, Cream Puff.
Oh.
Who's the real Puff?
Who's the real Cream Puff? Okay, so the oldest boy, as I said before, his name is Crepe. But
which is so if you look like Eclair, no, Crepe is not a fucking cream. I would Eclair and Cream Puff. I think those are the most similar ones. That kind of makes sense. If the mom's name is Claire, it's we're naming our son after that's a family name.
Cream Puff, that was your uncle's name, and he fought in the war. It's on his dog tags that we make you carry around with you.
Just be glad we didn't name you after Crazy Aunt Creamhorn.
And we don't even talk about your other Aunt Cannoli, okay?
Oh, those two. They'd always get into mischief. Cannoli was very popular.
Cannoli was very popular. Yes, we all know how popular Cannoli was.
She was
after dark.
A little too posh, though.
Mm-hmm. A little hard to find.
Yeah. Creamhorn, she gave it away. You could find her anywhere. Your grocer's freezer. Right?
Your local bodegas.
Mm-hmm. They've been sitting, she'd sit out for a while and kind of develop the stank of the place.
But we love her. We love her just like we loved your grandpa Honey Bun.
Ooh, he'd get hot real quick though.
Oh, hot real quick.
You didn't want to get him going for too long. Like maybe like 5 seconds, 10 seconds of ribbing is what he can take, where he's like jovial and he's nice and warm to be around.
Mm-hmm. And, he was only balanced out by his doting wife and your grandmother, Malomar.
Oh, so marshmallow filled and covered in chocolate.
She was a little hard at first, but once you got through to that soft inner center, she was just so sweet.
That's moon pie we used to call her.
We used to call her old moon pie.
That's us, the old Debbies. So these are the children that we have introduced. Now let's talk about some dark shit.
Ooh. After Dark.
So the After Dark theory.
Yes.
That only the After Dark boys could come up with.
It's me, After Dark Vince.
Hey, it's me, After Dark Aaron.
And we're taking over for those two lame-os who like to hang out when the sun's out.
Yeah. Sun's out, no fun's out.
That's right.
We say.
Moon's out, goons out. That's when we go.
We're the goons.
We're the goons.
In that scenario.
And we're just dropping into this episode to tell you the things that Vince and Aaron won't. Like how Moose he's a gosh darn child kidnapper.
He's a dang dung abductor of children. And my first After Dark thought was he's just doing the most dangerous game. They're actually eating people.
Long pig.
Yeah. You look how happy and hefty Claire is. I ain't judging. But she is.
Can't judge.
But I would be too. If I had a little human, little, I mean a lot, I'd balloon up.
Yeah.
I'd stop going to the gym.
So many lean
All right,
calories.
I feel a little mean. I take it back to
yeah. Don't go too far.
Yeah. But you think none of these are his children, or he gets them so young?
Look, I'm not saying they don't have a great life now. Because it's clear they do. They're provided for.
Stupid daytime Aaron laughing in the background.
I tied
hush
up
you.
I tied up daytime Vince. Oh, yeah.
I see those knots. Your merit badges are coming along. Nice.
That's right. I summer with my family on Cape Cod. I know all about knots. But I'm not saying those kids don't have a good life now, but how they became into that family, I don't know.
Maybe.
All I'm saying is might be some little boy traps still out in that woods.
Kids love steaks.
Kids love hot sizzling steaks on plates.
Kids are always ordering fajita plates at Applebee's. You can't stop them from doing it.
They love to hear the sizzle.
Mm-hmm. It's just, they just spray a little water on a hot plate.
Also, half on all apps after 9.
Oh.
And that's been After Dark Vince and Aaron's thoughts.
Goodbye. Vince, Vince, you tied yourself up again somehow.
Yeah. And this time I put my dirty socks in my mouth.
Those knots were immaculate.
Yeah, but I always leave myself an out. One of these days, I'm really going to commit.
Mm-hmm.
Going to really commit.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Unlike us in most of our scenes. Let's leave these bad thoughts because they say 8 is enough. No, I disagree in this family.
Mm-hmm. 8 ain't nearly enough.
Mm-hmm. They're super happy. It's a simple home. They're simple folk. And even Grandpa's going to join the show.
When Grandpa shows up, I was like, is he a superhero? Because he does everything with these kids. They ask him to read him a picture book. You said you were going to teach me how to fight. We're going to wrestle. We're going to play games. We're
They
going to
just
play
said
cards.
they wanted to play cards and read.
Oh, man. They said, like, Grandpa, let's play cards. Grandpa, you got to read us that picture book. Grandpa, let's play.
Of course he'll oblige. I've been a widow for 30 years. What else am I doing? But yeah, this grandpa, him and Goku have eyes.
Oh, yeah.
They kind of stare. There's something about this guy. He looks like the old kung fu guy from One Punch Man. Like
Yep.
Fang or Fong.
I think it's Fang.
Yeah, that's his look.
Yeah. He's got like the shinobi shoes, like where it separates the big toe from all the other toes. He's got the wraps on his ankles and wrists.
Bristly hair, bristly goatee.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, I was like, did this dude just come back from war?
Yeah.
With these fish?
Yeah.
He is old man Logan as hell, but a good grandpa.
He's a great grandpa.
Yeah, and he'll never reveal the dark secret of their family.
Of his,
Yeah. How do you think he got? How do you think he got Moose?
How do you think he got that moose? But you know, Grandpa comes in with bags of fish. The man's a fishing machine, apparently, and they've got plenty of food. So they invite Goku to stay for dinner, and then Grandpa's like, "I'll go take you to the strongest guy I know tomorrow."
Yeah, Goku They ask him what he's doing here.
Right.
He's like, well, there's supposed to be a strong guy I'm supposed to fight, and all the kids know who it is.
Mm-hmm. Goku mentions that Mr. Popo told him to do this.
Nope. Lies.
Hold on. Wait, what?
Okay.
In your version, he doesn't mention Popo?
No, I meant Goku is a liar.
Oh, yeah. Goku a liar. Yes, of course.
He heard what he wanted to hear.
He heard what he wanted to hear. He just wants to fight. He's got bloodlust.
It's been so long since he's murdered a man. It's like, I thought I was going to murder this Popo guy, but
And I can't murder him yet. He's too unmurderable. Maybe I'll go murder somebody in the woods.
He's got anti-murder powers. I got to find some murder kryptonite.
But Goku, and I'm hoping that this is a different conversation in yours, because Goku mentions Popo, and the kids are like, "Popo? That's a silly name. It sounds like Poppy, the squirrel we all know and love."
But
Okay, I have to finish this, and then you can react.
keep going.
So they talk about Poppy, and the kids all know this squirrel named Poppy, because they're like, "Oh yeah, Poppy." Half of them are like, "I don't know Poppy," and they're like, "Oh, Poppy's that squirrel that fell on or Pale Paw," and
Pale Paw.
and then they go, "Poppy doesn't like nuts though. Poppy likes sugar." Then they're like,
They'd call him Sugar Paw.
"Hold on." And then they say, "Well, Pale Paw's an angry squirrel." The last thing I wrote down about this squirrel business is they were like, Poppy shouldn't have that much sugar. Poppy's on a diet, just like Dad is. And then,
Damn, Dad Slam.
but Moose, who I'm assuming is drinking alcohol because he's got the
He's getting flushed.
yeah, he's flushed. He does a spit take, and Aaron, I need to know. Hell, Aaron, everybody needs to know at this point. What was the actual conversation before it got wildly translated in this way to be a conversation about some goddamn squirrels that, Aaron, we never see in this episode? I thought for sure we'd see one of these squirrels.
To mention all these squirrels. Well, I'm like, along with the kids, it's like we're spending a lot of time with these kids who are only going to see this episode. Like to the point where we got to learn all their dumb names / great names. What the conversation is that he says, he doesn't say Popo sent me here. He says Kame sent me here.
Oh.
And then they have a conversation about, they don't know who Kame is. Some of the kids know who he is. Some don't. They're saying he's just a wonderful man. One of them asks if he's more wonderful than Mom. And they're like, nope, not that wonderful.
These kids are adorable and unnecessary.
Yes. The definition of
a
children.
child. The definition of children.
So I'm curious, and then they all start making faces to see what Kame looks like. How did that translate into squirrel talk?
So, yeah, they were like, oh, Pale Paw, he's a mean squirrel. He's an angry squirrel, and his face is always like this. And that's where they make the face. And then Goku's like, no, that's not a weird face. This is a weird face. Arr. And he goes, Mr. Popo makes this face, but only has one tooth. And then they start laughing. I was like, wait a minute.
Goku, come on. This dude's helping you out.
Yeah. But also, the face
I'm
they go.
sensitive about that, Goku. Look, around the tower, I don't put my dentures in. No need.
Ah, yes, but Popo, I always tell you, you look so much better with your dentures in.
Look, when we go out, when we go to the Sizzler on Friday, our Friday date.
Yes, you punch in the coordinates.
Well, I need... those numbers are well worn.
Mm-hmm.
But I need those choppers for that delicious steak.
Yes, but sometimes it might just be nice for you to, I don't know. I keep my contacts in even when I don't need them around the lookout.
Well, you just glasses cover up your eyes. I can't see them.
Oh, Popo, you are so sweet. And I just want you to feel your fullest self, and if that's with or without your dentures, that's fine with me.
All right. Popo smiles, revealing.
Oh, my beautiful teeth. I love them. I want to lick them. Because it's me, Kame. After
It
dark.
is after dark.
After dark. There's no troubling little Goku.
And
see.
You gotta keep it fresh, folks.
Gotta keep it fresh.
After thousands of years. You gotta keep that spark going.
Gotta keep that spark going.
If I was a writer on this episode and this scene and we just had to like take out the Kame angle, which again, I don't understand why. You could just talk about Kame.
Could talk about Kame.
It's like, all right, come up with some weird scenario about a squirrel. And whoever pitched this, everyone's like, yeah, a squirrel. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they all signed off on that.
And makes sense.
Yep.
Do they give a name to the strong guy that Goku
Yes.
is going to go meet and fight? What his name be?
His name be Yao Chun.
Ooh, they didn't change that?
Nope. Didn't change that.
Did they change that? The rumors of him being able to tear out the hearts of bears?
Oh, whoa. No. There was none of that.
That it's apparently something he either did in a very crowded room or enough of to where I want to say Cookie knows Yao-chan for tearing hearts out of bears.
Definitely the older children were more aware of what Yao Chun was capable of.
I mean, he can dodge lightning.
Yeah, that's what they say. So after that, there's a nice little happy play montage.
Yeah, it's nice.
Goku getting to hang out with kids of the same age, a little bit older. He's putting cards on his tail and throw them around. He's wrestling with the boys. They're dropping people's elbows on him too, which I thought was fun.
Yeah, they're fake wrestling. He's teaching them a little karate.
Yeah, that was very nice.
And then I will say it's a little, they all go to sleep. They're all sleeping on Tama's in the same room, except mom and dad. They get their own room. I don't know why we pan to that in the episode. Just
like, why pan to that if there's not going to be a weird thing there or a funny thing there?
Or like Goku gets scared and goes cuddles up with them.
Well, I thought the younger one, I thought Cupcake was definitely going to do that. But instead, and this is after Donut in mine gets up and Goku's snoring and he pinches his nose to keep him from snoring.
Yeah, I think it just makes him change his position.
Yeah. And then Cupcake gets up and sleeps on the floor next to Goku. I assumed Cupcake was going to get up and go into the parents' room. And then we're going to have a nice, like, little, like, oh, isn't this family extra cute?
Well, she doesn't even sleep really next. I thought she was going to cuddle up next to him.
Nope.
But she's just like, the cold, uncushioned floor. That's for me, Cupcake. I'm soft enough, thank you.
Oh, these kids. I'm never going to be able to unremember these kids from this episode.
Get out of here, Sano. There's a new adorableness around.
Goku no longer needs the help of redheaded girls. He needs the help of 9 kids.
9 possibly kidnapped children.
Yes.
Well,
It's a perfect time.
Speaking of being kidnapped, we gotta be kidnapped by capitalism for this
Commercial.
Are you tired of regular Kame house party?
Do you need a little bit more darkness in your Dragon Ball discussions? Alliteration.
Well, call 1-800-AFTER-DARK to hear all the hot discussion about your favorite Dragon Ball characters at their after darkedness.
That's right. If you wanted more about the M words in the Dragon Ball universe, you gotta call 1-800-AFTER-DARK.
Talk to After Dark Vince and After Dark Aaron about all their After Dark thoughts. Maybe they saw Avengers Endgame and they really want to talk about it.
Maybe they want to spoil it for you because that's something
you want to
you
be
might
spoiled, baby.
After Dark.
Each Skype call is free because Skype, and we haven't quite figured out the money angle of it yet.
Yeah, we're not sure if we should monetize this or let it be a free spin-off. After Dark.
Anyway,
We've
taken enough of your time and we appreciate you listening to After Dark Aaron.
And After Dark Vince.
We'll see you when the sun sets. Oh no, a wolf. Let's leave. It's daytime and we're at the Kame house.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, the sun's shining and it's just some bros swimming together.
Yeah, those boys, they gotta swim.
I can swim faster. No, I can. I'm Krillin, and this is my voice now.
Okay, yeah, right off the bat, I gotta make sure that this line hopefully was in yours because I really enjoyed it. Because I love how Krillin now is identifying with having been resurrected. Because Yamcha and Tien are talking about, oh, I can't wait to fight you at the next tournament. I hope we get to fight each other. And then Krillin's like, hey, don't forget about me. I've already died. So basically, I'm unstoppable.
Similar.
Okay, good.
He's like, I already died, so you know what? I can't, what have I got to fear except girls? And like, I don't know, calling customer service.
Krillin hates calling customer service.
Yeah. I mean, that's just not fun.
It's never fun.
Normally. Well, no one calls customer service with because something good happened.
It's very rare. It only happened once for me.
Oh, really?
I did. I worked customer service, and I have to say, y'all do those surveys. It helps those people get paid and get promotions. When you don't do those surveys, they can't. They refuse to evaluate you as a customer service representative. So do those surveys, please.
Oh, man. I feel like a real After Dark Aaron for not doing that.
Don't worry. I don't do that job anymore, so it's not like the top of my...
So it doesn't matter.
No, I'm serious. You guys got to do that. But there was one time where somebody did call in with something nice to say about an experience they had at a dealership. And it was by far my best day ever working there, ever. And I hated that job. They just called in, and I was like, how can I help you? I was like, thank you for calling Honda Financial. How can I help you? And they're like, well, I just wanted to call in and say I had a great experience at your dealership. I went in looking for a Honda Accord. They gave me a great upgrade package. And boy, is this car just the best thing ever. I've recommended you and Honda to all of my friends and family. I hope you have a great day. And just you're a wonderful company to be a part of. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Even though Fonda ain't got a motor in the back of her Honda.
Look, I cannot reveal the identity of the person that called.
Was it a reformed Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Aaron, it was Sir Mix-a-Lot.
I don't like butts anymore. I like them flat.
I like cars with hatchbacks.
I like excellent customer service and people who really care about my experience.
I like... Man, if only Sir Mix-a-Lot started doing customer service music.
Little in the middle, but you got much.
Back in APR financing.
Yeah. But you got much low interest rates this weekend only.
Little in the middle, but you got 6 test drives?
5 industry awards. Like that was very nice.
Yes.
We need a little nice because Roshi's about to lay down some hard truths.
Yes,
to
please.
These boys.
Please, Aaron. Enlighten us.
So we start in media res here in this next scene. Krillin like, what do you mean you won't train us? You've done it before. And Roshi has a little sigh. He's like, look, at this rate, you will never catch up with Goku. A gasp from everyone. I mean, I think he was like, and then he points directly, like, especially you, Yamcha. No, but I felt it.
We all did.
So he's like, look, I'm not going to teach you guys because one, I skipped over all these jokes, but anyway, look.
Oh wait, no, don't skip over them.
All right, I'm good. No, I'm going to go back.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just want, look, I was too excited to slam on Yamcha. Let me rewind. I won't teach you anymore because I've already taught you everything I know, except, maybe how to pick up girls. And as he says this part, he's picking his nose. Haha, because juxtaposition.
Okay.
All right, okay. So, let me go through. We'll
keep going.
I'll go through mine and then we'll look at it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Then he goes on to the whole, you're never going to catch up with Goku. Look, he went off and trained for 3 years by himself. And, not to mention, Divine Water, training with Korin, that he conveniently leaves out.
Yep.
That he doesn't, that he knows about and could easily tell them about Korin, but no, not yet. So he's like, look, he's already in the upper world, is what he calls it. He's already reached the upper realms.
Okay.
I guess in reference to Kame's place.
That makes sense.
He's like, you're never going to catch him up because you stay here. You train, and he makes fun of them. He does like how you like raise your pitch when you're mocking someone?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm Vince and I'm a great guy and I'm an excellent friend. Like that.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. You don't have to keep doing that.
So it's a mixed message. So he's doing that to him. He's like, you just stay around here. You do the same training every day. You just hang out with each other. Goku, he went and saw the world and look how ripped he got. And then all 3 boys are like, yes, let's all leave. I hope not together. I hope they get that message part.
Yeah, I hope they get that too. Where does them blushing come into play?
Oh, okay. Let's get to the main. Let's not bury the lead here.
Yeah.
So after they all agree to this, Bulma gives Roshi an attaboy.
Okay.
It's slaps him on the back. It's like, yeah, you got good advice here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a little out of the blue. Pun intended.
Yeah, of course.
Then Krillin goes up to Roshi's like, hey man, before I leave, you wanna tell me your secrets for picking up the ladies? And then Roshi says, oh, well, the secret is... And then Roshi and Krillin turn around to Yamcha and Tien, who are, standing back to back?
Yeah, they're standing back to back,
awkwardly.
but blushing. Yeah,
And then they just say oh, well, excuse me, and then leave. What was that? How it went down in yours?
Okay, I guess I have to start from the beginning because there's
Okay.
So right, Roshi is breaking the news to them that there's nothing much more he can teach them, that they have to go out in the world, do all that stuff. But then he's like he tells like a story. He's like, when I was your age and I was just, I was full of spunk and I even had hair. I went out into the world and I met a girl and boy, was she nice. Turns out she was part of a book club that my aunt was in or something like that.
What the fuck is going on with this episode?
Okay, I don't know.
This is insane.
Because
who tied up the writing staff and said, it was that Geraldo, I bet.
it was Geraldo.
I'm back from this is what happens when he stays after the title.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we haven't done a callback like that in a while.
I know. What does Geraldo sound like?
He was just high pitched.
Hey,
Sure.
hey, I'm back from lunch. You guys still need my help?
No, we're just got to do this. It's a very simple scene. Roshi explains that how the boys need to train. Not a lot of creative wiggle room here. I'm just gonna move all the script slowly away from you so you can't grab.
Hold on, I
one.
just grabbed one.
Ah, dang it! I wasn't fast enough.
What if, instead of doing all that stuff, Roshi tells them a weird story that's really similar to mine and how I met my current girlfriend? So here's what happened.
We know the story of how you met her at a book club.
Yeah. Turns out she was in my aunt's book club.
Oh yeah, the Aunt Geraldo.
Yeah, my auntie Geraldo. And like we had a great time. I had more hair then. Boy, was I young and spunky. And you guys should put that in. You guys should put people will really get it. They won't get all this you gotta train kind of stuff that weird anime
Well,
stuff.
somehow you've been talking for 2 hours. You've manipulated space and time with your very long story. So we're gonna have to put that in.
Great. I'm gonna go to lunch again.
Great. All that's left is the naming. Is this very simple dinner where they talk about Kame? We just gotta get that. Fuck.
Kame, that sounds like a squirrel I know.
Oh no, you don't know, Gerald. You don't know a squirrel.
Oh, come on. I go to the park every day. I go to McCarran Park.
What's their name?
Huh?
What's their name?
Poppy and Pale Paw. Poppy and Pale Paw. They're both
Those
squirrels.
are good. Damn it, Gerald. Those are good.
Pale Paw's
names.
a mean squirrel. Pale Paw, he's a mean squirrel.
I
was
somehow I'm typing this.
I was watching Poppy and Pale Paw at the park, and Poppy fell on
Can't
Pale
stop
Paw.
typing it. I'm assigning character names.
The
I think you
ranger
should say this part.
The ranger said that if I kept feeding Poppy any more sugar cubes, then Poppy might develop diabetes. So I
that's a
stopped
good
doing
cream
that.
puff line.
So Poppy
God
is.
damn it! Damn it, Gerald.
Are we talking
Your
about desserts?
your magic words are controlling me.
Did I tell you that I think I might be an X-Man?
Only every other day.
Well, I think I am, and I was there when they named her.
All right, we're gonna
Phoenix.
get sued if we do this, though.
And then there was a dark
script done.
and
scene. God,
I won't see it, Dark Phoenix. Not intentionally.
neither will I.
Not intentionally.
Why? So this inspires them to go off and train by themselves because they might meet a nice goyle, even though they both have 2 out of the 3 of them have nice goyles.
But the whole part for me was I never knew that that's what that was about. I didn't know that they were.
What did they
embarrassed.
agree to?
They didn't agree to anything in mine. They got embarrassed when Krillin asked about. Krillin basically leads to Roshi. Goes, Master,
You hit that dog?
can,
Is that what he asked?
he's like, Yo, Master, you hitting the skins?
You smash?
Yo, Master, whatever happened to that mermaid chick? But yeah, they look embarrassed. They just
What does
look embarrassed.
Bulma say to him?
Bulma says, "Way to inspire them." Like
What the fuck?
they don't try. They don't like. I thought maybe because it felt sarcastic. Because I was like, none of this makes sense. So Bulma must be being sarcastic. I thought all of it was like weirdly sarcastic. But then, after what you said, they just kept all the other lines. They just changed Roshi's story. It's very strange.
That
Very strange.
So like, to be honest, I don't quite know why they got embarrassed. I think it is because they too were trying to listen in. I'm like, Yamcha, you Yamcha dog. Like you're Yamcha, but you're Yamcha.
I mean, Yamcha continues to have girls swoon over him well into Dragon Ball Z. So
Yamcha does not have to try. Tien
does not have to try.
You have the best girl.
You have best girl.
What are you doing? You
don't mess this up, bro.
Yeah, she likes you for you.
Don't make her
Not
change that Uzi.
Because you know Leonardo or that guy who wasn't Fargo.
Ooh,
I think his name was Steve, but
I think Steve had to leave.
You know that very 90s song, Vince?
No.
All right. Well, some you white folk out there really enjoyed it, didn't you? What is this episode, man?
I think
this is scorched earth in the writer's room.
At least in the Western writer's room, your episode makes a lot of sense.
So we got to leave those guys I guess the lesson here is to form a book club and we'll get stronger.
That's what it seems like in mine, that they're all going to go start reading.
All right, 50 Shades it is.
Again?
After dark. Well, it's after dark.
Aaron, don't conjure them again.
All right.
I didn't like being tied up.
They had their due. All right, so Goku waves goodbye to everyone. And as he's walking along with, you tell me this story first this time. I want to sit in the back nodding, knowing what the chaos that's about to be wrought.
Right.
Goku and Grandpa, they're walking to the fishing spot. What do they talk about?
So, basically, Grandpa is talking about how he's been fishing the same spot, the same way, every day for 60 years. And how he leaves every day at the same time. He comes home every day at the same time, like clockwork. And Goku's like, wow, that's so blah, blah, blah. And he goes, yeah, I come back with enough fish to feed my family and the neighbors, and even the bears hit me up for fish sometimes. Ha, 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 ha.
Similar.
Okay.
Very similar, just a change of animal. Because his whole thing is just someone's got to take care of the stray dogs, right? Ha 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 ha. And that's funny for some reason.
Okay.
I want to know about these bears hitting them.
Yeah, I want to know.
It's your boy Yogi. Boo Boo's here with me.
Hey Yogi.
We could hold on. So I was trying to be tough, but everyone knows this is Yogi Bear's voice, and I don't need a picnic basket. I need that fresh sashimi.
That's right. Oh, Yogi and we stopped eating picnic baskets because they're full of carbs, and so now we just eat fish.
We need a lean protein, and those omega-3s for me and my bestie. So give it up, old man.
Don't make us do anything crazy.
We saw our friend's heart get ripped out, so we don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
yuck.
We're so close to the edge that we're trying not to lose our heads. Yabba dabba.
Hey, look, it's Huckleberry Hound.
Ha cha 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 cha.
And see. Yep. And that's why I laughed, because it was a pitch perfect Huckleberry Hound impersonation.
I got him mixed up with Hong Kong Phooey. That's how Hong Kong Phooey laughs. He goes, right?
He does. I think so. I thought you were doing a poor man's Snaggletooth.
Oh man, there were so many of those characters that laughed like that. Wasn't it Dick Dastardly's dog that laughed like that too? He had one of those.
Muttley.
Yeah, Muttley.
It always
Darn it, Muttley!
every now and again, I'll pull out a Muttley laugh, and that will just make me laugh more.
Muttley. Aaron, where's our live-action reboot of Wacky Racing?
Mad Max Fury Road.
Okay. And you could say Speed Racer.
Sean Hobbs, maybe.
Aaron, we could do a whole episode on Sean Hobbs trailers.
Oh, yeah, just the trailers.
Just
honestly.
the trailers.
I saw that latest one where he's the Black Superman, and then The Rock agrees and says, "Yes, he is the Black Superman." And then they go to Hawaii.
I haven't seen that one.
It was in front of Avengers Endgame, which we saw, but we won't spoil because it's not after dark.
Not in my demographic. Not in my neck of the woods.
Sorry.
They couldn't afford that.
Over here in the flyover states.
Got a lot of that.
I highly recommend a Hobbs and Shaw trailer.
I love the first one.
Where you meet... Who is The Rock? Hobbs?
Yeah.
Where you meet Hobbs' grandmama.
Aaron, don't say anything else.
That's it. Just a taste.
Don't say anything else. I've seen like the cut downs for Instagram. And he's like, music's already playing. Let's try to get in sync. And then The Rock does a Chris Evans where he's holding on. He's on the back of a tow truck.
Pulled apart.
Yeah, he's doing the pulling apart. He's holding an Apache helicopter. I can't.
Well, see, here's the thing.
I cannot
with The Rock,
wait for that film.
I would believe it.
Yes, 100%.
Chris Evans had to. I'm like, that's movie magic. With The Rock, it's like, well, that's just they filmed him working out.
That is his first workout of the day.
That's his warm up.
It's like somebody gets in a helicopter, he grabs a rope, and he swings that helicopter around to knock over giant pillars.
Yeah,
that is an actual workout he's done with a wrecking ball.
Just eating fistfuls of cod.
Oh God! But speaking of
eating fistfuls of cod, or strong burly men,
I was going to say strong burly men near bodies of water.
Cod could have applied.
Cod,
first thought, best thought.
First thought, best thought. That's my bad. But we meet Yao Chun after Goku splits from Grandpa.
A little bacterium vibe, I think.
A little bit. I also got a very all right, this might be one of those mountain men, like Ox King style guys who is incredibly strong just for being out in the woods forever. And it even gets to the point where Goku's like, how strong is this guy? He's leaving himself completely unguarded. And I was like, maybe this guy is going to show Goku how to be so still he doesn't have to put his guard up.
Vince, were you tricked?
I was tricked.
I'm sorry.
I was tricked.
I was not. Look, Goku, very rude. The first thing he does is challenge this man to a fight.
Yeah.
Not even like, hi, Kame sent me.
Yeah. He's not
Do you know Mr. Popo?
Not the squirrel. No, not the squirrel.
And the guy's like, are you sure? I won't hold back. I mean, he was saying all the typical...
He was saying all
I'm
the stuff.
stronger than you think I am talk.
But I guess that's all it takes when the only people nearby are a house full of dessert-named children.
Yeah, he's a fraud.
He's a fraud.
I didn't rip a bear's heart out. A bear ripped my heart out because they wouldn't go to the dance with me.
And I'm not really quicker than lightning. I'm just quicker than my cousin Lightning, who...
McQueen.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen, because he's a slow runner. Great designer.
He just loves the Cars movies so much.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I don't even know the reference I'm making.
That's how... I'm a fraud. I don't know.
I'm just a big old fraud. My username is fraud1234 on Reddit.
Which is also my password. Oh, why'd I tell you? I can't.
No. I'm revealing so much.
That wasn't it, Goku. Sorry.
Yeah. Goku's disappointed. He ends up, at the riverbank. He's like, well, if that guy's not the strong guy, I wonder who is the strong guy I have to beat. Or even if there is a strong guy out here in these woods. And then
maybe the strong guy was Goku the whole time.
Maybe. Maybe Goku was the bad guy this whole time.
I'm sure there's some medium.com article about Goku being the real villain of Dragon Ball.
Bring it on. Bring
Will
it
commentary on that.
We will have something to say about that.
If something like that exists, give it to us.
Because we don't search out research. No, we do not search out research.
No, we don't search and we don't
research anymore. But of course, who shows up in Goku's afternoon of need? And this is the first time we learn of Grandpa's name. And his name, at least Goku calls him in my version, is Corinto.
Ooh, it's not bad.
Is that a dessert?
I just like the sound of it.
Oh, it's a great name.
I wasn't even thinking about thematically how it fit in. But he's a patriarch of the family. He can do what he wants.
Oh, yeah, he set that ball in motion once he named his son Moose.
Yeah, he cursed them. Look, coming from a theme family, all the kids are AJS.
Oh,
the initials.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a theme family as well. Yeah. All the children are named V and then W at the end.
All the children are named Vince.
They're all named Vince.
That was the theme.
Because I'm an only child.
What they didn't tell you is that if they had another kid, they would also have named. It would have been a George Foreman situation.
Yes. After me, all my siblings would have been named George Foreman.
George Jr.? George. First?
Georgina.
But he just pops up seemingly out of nowhere. And this is where you teach a Goku to fish. He can dodge lightning for a lifetime.
Yeah, that's how that goes. Give a man a fish, dodges lightning once. Teach a man to fish, dodges lightning for a lifetime.
Yeah. That's kind of what the rest of the episode is.
Yeah, the rest of the episode, did you get all this like very strange music that played while Grandpa was like, explaining to Goku how to fish by being still? And
I didn't notice it too much.
It stuck out to me.
I like the visual of him, like he goes into black and then he can like see the fish looking at the bait. And like, should I don't know. Dare I?
And there was that weird stuff where the grandpa at times, as he's like saying like, remain calm like the water, relax, look at the sky, keep looking and feel the sky. And Goku's starting to get it. Then he looks back at Corinto, and Corinto is kind of like fading in and out of existence.
While somehow being relaxed makes you disappear.
But I think it was to highlight the fact that he was so still and calm that Goku didn't notice his presence when he first got there.
Oh, he's a T-Rex.
Yeah. Goku is a T-Rex.
As this is going on, Mr. Popo and Kame, after their date night, they
turned on the portal, see what's on.
Oh, look, there's Goku. And Mr. Popo is like, he doesn't get it at all. And Kame's like, now wait a minute. I think he's picking up something. Don't be so harsh on the boy.
Yeah, Kame is optimistic where Popo is pessimistic. And that's why they work, okay?
Yeah.
Every couple needs that kind of dynamic.
But sometimes Popo gets tired of being the bad guy.
Yeah.
You gotta discipline him, Kame. Not Popo. I mean, unless that's the thing.
Don't kink shame.
Yeah. Unless it's after dark.
Yeah. Again, one more time, we conjure them
Beetlejuice
back.
Rules.
Beetlejuice rules for these after dark boys.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. After dark. That's right.
They fuck it. In a loving, committed relationship.
It is hardcore.
Oh, that's the hottest sex of all.
The hottest sex of all is that of love. Love spells fuck.
All right, bye.
Those aren't my socks.
Well,
I I don't know whose socks those are.
And
Don't
they're
know.
mixed. They're mismatched.
Yeah, one's an Adidas sock and one's a Nike sock.
And we all know never the twain shall meet.
Never the twain shall meet on my feet.
So after all this, we get a nice little pastel drawing, and then I'm sure this is going to be the last big difference. The narrator saying, out of his 3 years of trading, this was the day that Goku laughed the most. Did you have one? What's going on?
I don't think I wrote that down, but
No.
Aaron, I think that's what it said.
Real?
It was either that or this was it was like Goku had the most fun. On
Are
this
they just
day.
dartboarding what they change up?
Honestly, I don't know if they got all these alternates from the magnets, like the word magnets that are currently like strewn about on my fridge, or what. It's weird. It was all so weird.
Man, so yeah, I don't know, maybe they didn't get the translations in time and they had to wing it.
Oh man.
And they thought, well, this is definitely about a squirrel. Duh. Man, oh man. This has been a godsend for comedy purposes, though.
Jeez, I mean,
We needed one of these bad boys.
we had to have one of these like this, so drastically different in areas that did not like. Sometimes it's drastically different, and they still find a way to hit the same plot notes. This one, it's like they gave up. They're like, there's no way we can fit any dialogue into these scenes that won't like. But that's not true.
They let Deep Dream write these.
Yeah.
They gave 1,000 hours of Dragon Ball to this bot.
Did I tell you I know that bot? I met that bot.
Yeah, I know you know that bot.
That
Mr.
bot lives in New
Humblebrag.
York City. See him all the time.
Yeah, botting it up. He doesn't
have
He's
anything new to say ever, but
he's just eating scripts.
he's eating up them scripts.
Speaking of script, someone use the script of words to write us a letter. We'll just do one of these because the other one, Noah, yours is gonna. We didn't have time to do the thing we had to do.
Oh, Noah.
Look, interpretation is not the same as research.
Oh,
God. all I'm gonna
no.
say.
That's not that. You're right, Aaron. So nobody's going to rake us over the coals when we get to this one.
Yeah, no one will. So here's what power listener Delmon has to say. Hey guys, I know last week's episode raised some questions and you guys don't do research, so I figured I'd send you a few answers. Sun Wukong, and this is in reference to Quicker Than Lightning, where Goku gets the crown. Sun Wukong's crown is the Phoenix Feather Cap. Chinese name is very long and complicated, that he received after beating one of the Dragon Kings of the Four Seas, and is usually depicted similar to the one Goku was trying to attain. Next paragraph. That sweet-ass movie with Jackie Chan and Jet Li is called The Forbidden Kingdom. Yes! I really like that one.
Thank you.
I also really like it. I did. It was fun.
It's a fun
It
movie.
was cool to watch. Any other questions you guys have? I will try and help out. Keep fighting. P.S. Check out the song Tie Me Kangaroo Down Sport by Rolf Harris. It's pretty silly. Tie Me Kangaroo Down, sport. Okay.
All right.
I don't.
It's gonna
Is this
ruin
a Rickroll?
It's gonna ruin my Google Play algorithms, but I'll do it.
All right. I'll open up an incognito window and try it.
I'll borrow somebody else's phone.
PPS fucked in canon.
Absolutely. Fuck
Oh, that's the only way to end an email.
that. You gotta. You know what? That's how you should end your emails when you send them in to us
Yeah, please. From now on.
from now on, if you feel like it.
If
If the mood strikes.
if you'd kindly. Wait, that's the BioShock thing, right?
Yes, if you'd kindly.
I never played.
You never played it?
I played a little bit of it.
So I didn't play the first one. I played some of BioShock 2 when I was at a friend's house. I was confused by
my
the system.
first week of GameStop was BioShock's release.
Damn. It's a good time to work there.
But I didn't have any next gen systems at the time. I was just like, I need a job, please. I guess I'll be cool and work at GameStop. Ugh. It wasn't bad.
That was
It was bad. It was bad, but it wasn't.
It was bad, but it's not probably nearly as bad as it is now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's.
Hey, if you work at GameStop, you better keep fighting.
Look, I mean, Vince, not just people who work at GameStop.
Oh my gosh, no, Aaron, not just the people that work at GameStop, not just, those two After Dark boys who are trying to get out of that After Dark realm.
At the back of our brains.
And I noticed I only said it twice. I'm not going to say it 3 times. Because no matter what you got going on out there in real space, cyberspace, international space, stratosphere, troposphere, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you gotta keep
fighting. We had to be quiet because it's literally after dark.
House party.